Welcome back to another GCN Tech unboxing where, as always, you have the chance to win an amazing prize. So here we have the new DMT KR0 road shoes. I'm going to tell you all the details, pick out some of the cool bits, and then I'm going to tell you how you could be in with a chance of getting your very own pair, because we are going to be giving away 3 pairs of these shoes. And to find out more, you're going to have to stick around to the end of this video. Lovely. So these are the new DMT KR0 shoes. Let's get them out of the box and see what we've got. Ooh, look at these. Lovely. So you've obviously got your shoes tucked away in the box. Let's see what else we've got. Got bits of paperwork, a face mask, interesting enough, all the sort of little gubbins and bits and pieces that you need. And then tucked away at the bottom of the box, we've got this. Nice little DMT bag. Keep your shoes nice and smart and tidy. Pretty cool, eh? Pop that back in the box. So these are our shoes. And one of the most striking and standout things about this shoe is the colour, obviously, which apparently is called coral. And it really highlights one of the key features of this shoe, which is its 3D knitted upper construction. This allows the shoe to be incredibly breathable, but also offer a secure yet comfortable fit. This 3D knit construction is in fact made from one single piece. So you've got a seamless design, which again helps to keep your foot nice and comfortable. At the rear of the shoe, we have an entirely revised area. At the top part here, it's re-profiled, so we've got this handy tab to make putting the shoes on, a breeze, which is incredibly soft and supple. The rear section here, by the heel, is now reinforced to offer added stability to your foot, which is ideal when you're riding out of the saddle or applying a little bit of extra power through the pedals. And on the inside here, if I lean that forward, you can probably see, we've got a neat little gripper inside to help keep your foot secure and in place. And then if I flip the shoe over, we've got some external little grippers on the sole. These offer a little bit of protection, one on the front by the toes and one on the back. Now, should you ever somehow manage to wear this out, it is in fact replaceable, just with a single screw accessed from the inside. As you can see on the side of the shoe here, we've got a twin boa dial retention system here. These are the Li2 boa dials and represent the lightest yet most robust boa dial currently in production. They're fairly simple to use. You simply twist them one way to loosen the shoe, one way to tighten, and then you can pull the boa dial up to release as much lace as you like. And to re-engage it again, you simply press it in, tighten them back up to how you like. And you can see here on the side, these eyelets are carefully woven into this 3D knitted upper and then anchor down underneath the sole to give you a really secure anchor point when you're doing the shoes up nice and tight. I'm a big fan of using a twin boa dial system because it allows you to sort of refine and perfectly tune the fit of this shoe depending on what shape and size of foot you have. At the front of the shoe here, around the toe box in particular, you can see we've got this little protective coating, which in fact runs all the way around the lower part of the upper of the shoe. This serves 2 key purposes. Firstly, it offers a level of protection against grit and grime on the shoe to help keep them looking shiny and fresh, as good as the day you got them out of the box. But secondly, it also adds a little bit of strength and shape to this shoe because this 3D knitted upper is incredibly soft and flexible, so it just helps it hold the shape of the shoe. Now, in case you aren't aware, DMT shoes are actually used by Tadej Pogačar, Eli Viviani, and also the LA BTC women's team. And DMT have told me a cool little fact actually. So this protective layer which runs around the shoe, on the specific shoes they make for Tadej Pogačar, they've lowered the height of this protective coat, which in turn manages to reduce the weight of the shoe by 5 grams per shoe. So obviously 10 grams saving in total. It's just a cool little fact and shows the level of detail that DMT are prepared to go to make the best shoes they can. So that's the top half of the shoe covered, but what about underneath? Because on the sole of this shoe, there is a lot going on, and for me, it's one of the biggest upgrades over the previous models. One of the first things you can see is we've got a much flatter profile than what was on the previous models. This enables the shoe to have greater flexibility of fit for more foot shapes and sizes. And on the inside here, we've got a lowered level of arch support, again to try and help improve the comfort for lots of different people. And you will in fact notice that the sole of this shoe looks completely different to what you've seen before. So we've got a revised carbon layup. The carbon itself is different, as well as the resin. And then some of the things you'll notice are these large cutouts throughout the sole. This offers fantastic breathability to help keep your feet nice and cool. All of this combined together results in a sole of this shoe that is stiffer and lighter than the previous model. And you can also see we've got a traditional 3-bolt cleat fixing, so compatible with nearly every type of cleat that's out there. And in the middle here, we've got something that's called memory adjust, which is compatible with some certain types of cleats. So in addition to the adjustability that's built into your cleats, here we've got an additional 8mm of fore and aft movement to ensure that you can get your cleats set up perfectly on these shoes. In terms of the weight of this shoe, in a size 42, which I have here, it's said to weigh 210 grams, which is 30 grams lighter than the KR1 shoe. So let's just give that a little test and see what we've got here. The scale's out, 0 those, these on, 209 grams. In fact, 1 gram lighter than their claimed weight. So pretty impressive. This is partly down to a combination of the construction of the upper and also this revised and improved sole. DMT really are at the forefront of design at their HQ in Verona in Italy, and they have been designing and manufacturing shoes since the 1980s. And this 3D knit construction uses specially modified machines and equipment to create this sock-like upper. And it's a process, in fact, that is very similar to that of what's used for some sports shoes and football boots, which incidentally, DMT also produce. They told me that to create the KR0 shoe, it takes about an hour's worth of time to knit this upper construction, then takes about a similar time to create the sole, and then the two pieces are carefully bonded together to create this, the brand new shoe. How cool is that? Right then, on to the part that you've all been waiting for. To get your hands on one of these 3 pairs of shoes that we're going to be giving away, you quite simply need to click on the link in the description down below. I mean, how simple is that? Hope you've enjoyed this GCN Tech unboxing. If you have, give it a big thumbs up. And why not let me know in the comments section down below, what's your favourite shoe colour? Good luck, and I'll see you next time.